What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? This live today is about this is your time, but you have to act accordingly. That's what this live is about. So if anybody wants to know, this live is about it's your time, but you have to act accordingly. All right. So now that everybody knows that, I want to make sure we have everything. The sound bowl. Yep, everything good. All right, y'all. So what's good? What's up? What's up? I came on here to give a message today. I say that every time because that's the intention. The intention is to give a meaningful message that you feel like resonates with you in this time and space of where you are and is able to bring you some type of guidance in whatever part of the puzzle that you're in when it comes to this game called life or the matrix or the simulation or whatever it is that you may want to call it, right? Now, what you have to understand is that everybody has different abilities. Some people abilities are able to kind of just like, they're like energy forecasters. And I feel like I'm like an energy forecaster. I feel like, you know, hold on, I'm about to start a conversation without Instagram. Hold on. Let's start this up first. All right, hold on. Oh, I gotta tweet this out. Let everybody know we live. First of all, what am I doing? I gotta let people know we live. I gotta let people know that we live. How could I forget that? How could I forget that? Hold on, so we gonna share this link with them. Man, hey, listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I feel like a lot of things are about to happen, but we have to be prepared for it. So, and that's kind of what I want to talk to y'all about because I feel like right now it's a lot of energy playing around right now. It's a lot of energy at play right now. And I feel like y'all know exactly what I'm talking about when it's just like, you feel it. You feel it. Hold on. So okay. Let them know we live. Okay. Not for Instagram. Okay, so what's up with y'all, man? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let me see. Check the YouTube chat. What's good? What's good, everybody? All right. Here we go. Let's put y'all right by each other. All right. Okay, y'all. What's up? What's good, everybody? What's up? What's good? Now listen. I got some stuff to say to y'all. All right. First and foremost, I'm grateful to be here today. What is today? It is a Sunday, the beginning of a new week, right? So what this live is about that I feel like you also needed to hear this is that number one, this is your time, but you have to act according. Let me tell you something. The enemy gets the most desperate when you are closest to the finish line. The enemy gets the most desperate when you are the closest to the finish line. And in this moment, I need for you more than anything, to not always trust what you see. Because a lot of times, the enemy, which is really just your own inner speaking that you've allowed from outside people to program, is really just that own voice that you have in your head. But a lot of y'all don't even realize that y'all tricking yourselves out of y'all spot by overthinking everything that you see, not realizing that most illusions happen with the eyes. Illusion starts with eye. Most magic tricks happen from the eye. We're tricking you in what you see. And what happens is that, let me tell you something, this is why you have to be careful because the enemy, and the enemy is whatever you make it, honestly. But we're going to just summarize it as the enemy, all right? The enemy will you'll look at something and it's not, you have to understand things don't always show up the way you think it's going to look. Things don't show up the way you think it's going to show up too. A lot of times your blessing is in disguise, and that's why you have to stop trusting everything that you see for what it is. Allow things to unfold. You get me? A lot of the most prettiest things have come from the ugliest things. You get what I'm saying? And I mean that both ways. You got people that's pretty, but really ugly inside. And you have people that are beautiful in spirit, but have come from ugly past. They've come from ugly friendships. So you can't always trust things based off of, what they look like. How many of y'all have heard salt look like sugar? So if you know you heard that before, then why do you keep thinking that everything you see is the truth? Because it's not. Right? So, and the reason why I was saying all of this is to remind you that it may not look like it's happening. It may not look like it's unfolding. It may not look like things are happening. But one thing I can say to you is that it's hard for you to see the bigger picture when you are in the frame. And I was going to post a TikTok today. I don't know what happened. Maybe I got distracted. I was going to post a TikTok today that was saying that things are happening for you, but because you are so intertwined in it, you can't really see how much you've already accomplished. You have accomplished so many things, or you have already changed. You have already started to create movement, but because you're in it, you can't really see it for what it really is. So you got to understand that there's people that are really seeing what you're doing, right? But you're not able to really see what you're doing because you're so in the picture. You get what I'm saying? So this is why it's important to take time by yourself with just you and you to decipher what's been happening. You have to check in with yourself just the same way as you be trying to check in with your boo or check in with your sneaky link. You get what I'm saying? You have to check in with yourself and say, you know what? How have Ori been feeling lately? How has Ori been feeling lately? You know, lately I just been feeling like I've been giving. Like, this is not what I feel, but this is just an example of what you guys may feel. So somebody may say, you know, I've been feeling like I've been giving too much. So if that's what you feel, then you have to ask within yourself, because remember, we can only change what we can control. Stop worrying about what other people. You cannot control that. All you can control is your response. But understand that your response gets you different behavior from different people. Okay? So when I take the time to ask myself, hey, what's up with you, girl? Like, what's up? Like, you haven't been motivated. You've been lazy. You ain't been going to the gym as much. Not my truth. I'm just saying. That's not my truth. I'm just telling y'all, right? Because I got to make that clear. Girl has definitely been working on herself. So when you start to feel like, you know, having a conversation with yourself is real as fuck. Like, that's the thing. And that's why people so like out of alignment, because some people you're not even having a conversation with yourself, but you want to have a conversation with me. No, sweetheart, you need to go ahead and talk to every single one of you that's inside of you and get in alignment before you start trying to come in alignment with somebody else. Right? So once you find out, is it you've been working too much and it's time for you to take a step back, take a break, take a moment of rest, because rest is also productive. Y'all know that, right? Rest is also productive. Rest is also productive. So you have to make sure you take the time to rest too. You know? Listen, here's my biggest thing of what I wanted to talk to y'all about today too, because When I said act accordingly means know that you've been here before. You see, y'all be walking through these doors of opportunity as if it's something new, when it's like you asked for this, so you knew this was going to happen. You visualized this, you practiced this. Act like you've been here before. You see, when you get more abundance coming into your life, because a lot of y'all are about to receive a lot more money this month. When you get that abundance coming to your life, act like you've been here before. Act like you know what I'm saying? And the only reason why I'm telling you to act like it is because you may not have no physical memory of this happening, but how is it that this idea has been able to come to you? So if the beginning can come to you, then the end has always been there. Does that make sense? If the beginning of this journey came to you as an idea, that means that the fruition of it also is there, and it's also alive and well, even if you cannot see it. Because again, remember, I told you can't always trust what you see. A lot of times the most important things are the things that you can't see. It's the things that you can't see. You get what I'm saying? So understand that a lot of y'all are making more waves than you think. It's just you're seeking the validation. And because you're seeking the validation, you're never really going to see the reality of it. You see, if you're seeking validation, that means that you're not able to actually see what you're doing because you think that you need somebody else. No. If you take a moment of time to sit with yourself, you'll be like, I can't believe I actually did that. But a lot of y'all want people to appreciate you, but you're not even appreciating yourself. A lot of y'all are imprisoning yourself. Let me say that one more time, and I want y'all to sit with this. A lot of y'all are imprisoning yourself. A lot of y'all want to be free, right? And you think that you want to be free from, check me out. I'm about to say some real shit. Ooh, I'm about to say some real shit. Everybody comment, I'm listening. Everybody comment, I'm listening. I'm about to say some real shit. Everybody comment, I'm listening. Everybody comment, I'm listening. I know I'm about to say some real shit right now. Okay. A lot of y'all are imprisoning yourself. You say you want to be free, but it's not that you want to be free from bills. It's not that you want to be free from lack. It's not that you want, no. You want to be free from yourself, because that version of you that thinks that is what creates lack, and that creates your ability to struggle with them bills. It's you that you keep holding yourself hostage to, your old self. You're not imprisoned. You are the only one that's imprisoning yourself by saying that you can't, by thinking that you can't, by thinking that it's not possible, by thinking that it's a stretch, by thinking that you're going to fail. You're the only one that's whispering in your ear something that's believable. And the reason why I say this is because your mind is not going to accept all the time what other people say, but your mind will accept what you say to it. So a lot of y'all are just imprisoning yourself with your own way of thinking. Let me make sure I do that right. That's facts. Excuse me. That's facts. A lot of y'all are imprisoning yourself with the way that you think. Y'all know that boy? He been going viral. You know what I'm saying? He said, it's the way that you act. It's the way that you act. It's the way that you act. And in my head, it's like, no, it's the way that you think. It's the way that you think. Right? That's what he did. It's the way that you think, sweetie. The way that you think, that's what's causing you to act like that. It's the way that you think. And you know what? The way that you act can be changed if you change the way that you think. Your actions is just the physical manifestation of the way that you think. So I was having a whole spiritual moment yesterday. And I looked at myself and I said, you know what? There is a version of me within inside of me that I want to tap into, right? You see, let me tell y'all something. Things can be done just as fast as you can say it. And let me tell you what I mean by that, right? You can become a new person just with words. Just by when you say, because I can say right now, like, I'm a different person, right? The moment that you say that, if you act accordingly, you can create a shift. Like, people think that shifts happen in months and in days, and that all depends on the consistency also, but that also depends on the intention and how much passion is behind the change. Because let me tell you something. If you really want to, you will make that shit happen. The ability that we have, we just be lazy. We just be lazy, or guess what? We're imprisoning to ourselves, so we don't believe. But you can hypnotize someone. Think about it. Think about it. You can hypnotize someone. You can hypnotize someone, and they can completely act different right in that moment after hypnotizing themselves. I feel like that's the same thing with us. I feel like we can create a new version of ourselves instantly by how much we think. Remember, I could tell you a story that's completely false, and because you believe it, it can make your stomach tense up and it can make you throw up. All based off of a story that I created, but because I believed in it so much and I told it so well to you and to myself, it created a physical reaction within you. How many times have you heard something, and when you heard it, it made you feel a type of way within your stomach? This is what I am telling you. This is what I am telling you. You think I'm just telling you, oh, you can become whoever you are. Yes, that is the fairy tale version of it. But we're talking real brain science here, guys. We're talking real power of the mind. Why do you think that the power of the mind, the power within, the power? Why do you think they put these in all these little TV shows, in these movies? Because the power of the mind is true. How many of y'all watched the movie or the TV show, The OA? How many of y'all watched the TV show, The OA? If you ever watched the TV show, The OA, you will, and if you haven't, go watch it, The OA. The TV show, The OA, talks about timeline jumping, using mudras and yoga poses, and instantly they can tap into a whole new timeline. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not telling you to think on just this realm. Like, I need you to understand that if you're really going to do amazing things, you have to, the box is the realm. You have to think outside of this realm that you live on. You have to think outside of this timeline that you live on. The show is called The OA. All right? Make sure you guys join the mystery school if you are enjoying these teachings. What was that? Enjoying these teachings. But yeah, I just really felt like people need to understand, number one, like, you gotta walk the walk. You gotta walk the walk. Like, bro, you're that person already, but you're waiting for something to give you some approval, some like, haha, like, yes, you're right. Like, you don't need nobody's thumbs up for you to know that what you're doing is right. Let me tell you something. What if I told you that the most successful way is your way? Did you hear what I just said? What if I told you that the most successful way is your way? Not the way, your way. Y'all need to sit on that for a second. What if I told you that the best way is your way? Would you trust yourself more? Because that's really all it is. You got to trust yourself. You got to trust yourself and know that you're making the right decision, because guess what? If you, let me tell you something. Think about this like a video game, right? You have this one character you're supposed to play, and other people have different characters, right? Your character has a role in this video game, and your character has something to accomplish. These characters are supposed to accomplish something else. If you're asking character to the right what they're supposed to do, they're going to tell you their way, their path, their storyline. You ask the person to the left, that's their storyline. You keep trying to get the answers, and best believe you can always learn things from other people, but you think that you're going to get the answer to your lane in a different lane. That's not how it works. You have to trust your own wisdom, because guess what? The more you trust yourself, the more wisdom you learn, because you are the source. You are the source. You are the source. Let me say that one more time. You are the source. So if you trust your intuition will guide you where you need to go. But a lot of y'all are trusting opinions over intuition. And that's where you get fucked up at. Are we bots? You may be a bot. I don't know about you, but I'm not no bot. Somebody said, love what you're doing, Steve, but I got a question. Are we bots? You may be a bot. I'm not no bot. You feel me? You know, y'all AI get kind of smart out here, so I don't know. And Sticks is not a bot. Thank you very much for that support. Thank you. I think he needed some extra, he needed some extra confirmation with that one, because I'm definitely not a bot. I'm pure soul. You know what I'm saying? But you see, I'm not afraid to take time for myself. Y'all be letting the world rush you. Let me tell you something. One thing I'm going to do is take a nap, bitch. If I am tired, if I want to rest, I'm going to take a nap. But here's the thing. You have to know when it's time to rest, because some of y'all may confuse your laziness for rest. And the thing about it is that if you stay down for too long, you'll never want to get up. If you stay down for too long, you'll never want to get up. And you'll confuse your laziness for rest. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. Just gotta find your flow. Yep. I saw somebody asking me about the magnetism class. DM me your birthday. You DM me your birthday if you're trying to join the magnetism class. That's how you do it. Which crystal is best for Life Path 33? Clear quartz. I would say clear quartz and lapis lazuli, goddess of Genesis. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I gotta use the bathroom. So listen, y'all. I love you guys. I'll come back tomorrow. All right. I love you guys. I gotta use the bathroom, y'all. I love you guys. Y'all make sure y'all check out the crystal shop, though. Everything is being shipped out. I've already packaged a lot of y'all stuff, so make sure y'all go ahead and check out the crystal shop. And I love you guys. Listen, y'all, today is a great day for you to dive deep in yourself, okay? Today is a great day for you to go inside of yourself and ask yourself some questions. Today is a great day to study. Today is a 7 day. It's a 7-8 day, all right? If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, and make sure y'all check out the crystal shop, like I said. I love you guys, and later. Link is in the bio.